This is Trestles, and this is Ethan Surfing Trestles. I'm going to analyze the top 5 men and women and answer the question, who's the favorite to win the world title? I brought you championship tour info on YouTube for years and have created preview videos for each of the 9 CT events. We'll use that information to find out what it takes to win a world title. Now, you may be saying, wait, shouldn't John and Katie be the champions already? Well, I'm with you, and I discussed this with Western Australia's T-Bone in this clip linked in the upper right of the video. We talk about the problem with this format and offer some out-of-the-box solutions. Check it out. But for now, we're locked in, so let's make the best of it and discuss the WSL Finals. Looking at the surf forecast will make us glad the Finals event will not be held at Trestles next year. What the wave models show is weak sauce. Are we going to see the world's best fight for a crown and waist-to-shoulder high waves? Right now, signs point to yes. You can see the surf forecast updates and in-depth stats created by our statistician DYL on oldsurfdad.com. Check it out. Let's break down the top 5 men and women and attempt to determine a favorite. T-Bone and I will be having a live show in early September to make our official picks. Subscribe to be notified and get into the conversation, or just enjoy the show. Looking at the top 5 women, Tatiana and Molly start the matchups, with Molly having heat priority since she was ranked 4th and Tati 5th. Molly was in the 4th position last year as well and lost to Katie. Tatiana has been in 2 prior finals in 2022, earning a 4th place, and in 2021 was runner-up to Carissa Moore. Tati owns the matchup record at 1-0. Waiting for the winner is Brisa Hennessy, who has had a consistent year, making the semis or better in more than half of the events. And she was runner-up in Tahiti. All the women we have talked about so far would prefer waves with some push and may struggle if the surf forecast doesn't improve. Meanwhile, reigning champion and gold medal winner Caroline Marks awaits the qualifying surfer. Caroline's strength is her backside attack, though she's been solid in lefts this season as well. The other advantage, she's probably surfed more at Trestles than anyone else in the women's top 5. Her only weakness would be lack of air game. Katie awaits the other finalists in a best 2 out of 3 matchup. Odds makers have her as a heavy favorite in early lines, and for good reason. She won at Bells and Rio this year in smallish, slow rights. Katie has seemingly free surfed her heats to victory 64% of the time this season. The potential matchup of Katie and Caroline would be interesting. Caroline has the strength of backside turns, while Katie has a variety of maneuvers, including both frontside and backside airs. Could we see an air win a championship in 2024? It's very possible. By the way, this video is sponsored by me and my shop, oldsurfdad.shop. Check it out. Moving to the men's top 5, Ethan Ewing gets 4th place priority over 5th place Idolo. And FYI, this placement priority only happens in the first round of the finals, and subsequent rounds will be non-priority heats. This heat is an interesting contrast in approach. Ethan's stylish rail surfing and Idolo's high-energy turns and airs. Idolo has the advantage in the head-to-head matchup, winning 3-2. Ethan and Idolo have been in the final heat of the WSL Finals against Felipe Toledo, who took the championship from them on both occasions. The winner of this match takes on Jack Robinson, who has not won a heat in the finals at lowers. He lost to Zhao Chianca last year and Idolo the year before. I watched Free Surfs last year and thought Jack looked good, but Zhao Chianca came out with a greater burst of speed and Jack looked flat. I just don't think Trestle suits Jack's skill set. San Clemente's Griffin Colapinto will be a tough opponent for whoever makes it to the semifinal match. He grew up surfing this wave, and there'll be a huge crowd cheering for him. How much will that motivate him or influence the judges? We'll see. But there's no better chance for him to win the trophy than this finals day. Guarding the championship at the top is John Florence. Remember, the finals heat will be best 2 out of 3, and beating John twice doesn't seem likely. Just like Katie Simmers, he is a heavy favorite in betting odds. John's only Achilles heel may be smaller surf that could give either Idolo or Griffin a slight edge. T-Bone and I will be making our finals picks on the current surf show right before the waiting period. We'll announce a date and time soon, so you'll want to subscribe to this channel or follow me on Instagram at OldSurfDad to find out more. I'll be spending time at Trestles prior to the event, and we'll have the latest news on all the competitors. Hey, thanks for watching, and now your moment of stoke. Last week was Tahiti, this week perfect rights. How do you train for that versatility?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be ready for every stop of the tour, you know, and that's how it used to be in the past, you know. That's the world champ came from, because you gotta go through a lot of situations during the year, and you know, like the best wins. It's hard to go event by event, you know. We're getting barrels, big left, and now we're in a small ride, you know, and you gotta do so many turns. So that's how it was supposed to be, like used to be in the past, and I think it's fair, you know. The world champion come from that, but yeah, you gotta be ready, you know. That's how it used to be. So I've been on the tour for 13 years, so I'm kind of used to that.